getting plastic. First of all, bad idea. Bad idea. You never want to put plastic in the microwave. It's not great. First of all, it doesn't really know how to cook food in the microwave. It's plastic. It reacts differently in your microwave. What you want is you want stoneware. So if you can get ceramic stoneware, which we're offering today, it cooks amazing in the microwave. And when, you know, hey, listen, I love to traditionally cook, but sometimes you don't have time. You want to make eggs in the morning. You want to cook a couple of muffins. You want to make your oatmeal, little thing of mac and cheese, SpaghettiOs for the kids, whatever. We're going to give you a 2-pack of these. You might have seen these on infomercial on TV. They're phenomenal. I own them. I use them all the time. It's a 2-pack, and because they're ceramic, they bake like they've been baked in a traditional oven, only you've done it in a couple of minutes. So when you need to scramble some eggs, when you need, like I said, to make a little brownie, whatever it is, you're gonna get 2 of these. They are high-fired ceramic, so they're naturally nonstick, and wait till you see all the great food that we made. Stephanie Roberts, come out here.
Hello.
You know I have these, and I think they're brilliant. There's so many different little features that they added to it to make it cook so well. But for 20 bucks to get 2 of these, anybody out there that has kids or grandkids or empty nesters or whatever, and you want to whip up great meals quickly.
Absolutely.
And with really good results, this is the answer.
And using the microwave. There's nothing wrong with cooking in the microwave. You just have to use the right thing. So I love the stoneware in the microwave. We've whipped up oatmeal in 2 minutes. That is 2 packages. Rip them open, dump it in 1 1/3 cups of water, and that's what the package recipe would be.
Yeah.
But the difference is when you cook it in the stoneware, it cooks evenly. You get the great consistency. I've even done eggs in 2 minutes.
The fluffiest eggs.
The fluffiest. Let me show you how easy it is.
In the microwave.
I took 2 eggs. I did a little whip up with them. I threw in a little spinach, right? We're gonna go a little healthy on the frittata this morning. Do you know what I'm not doing? I'm not spraying the inside.
No butter, no oil?
Nope, you don't have to add anything. Well, I do like to add some cheese. I will admit that.
And if you want to put butter or olive oil in, you can do that. That's totally up to you.
Of course you can. You put the lid on, but what is so great about these crocks is that they see how they're specifically vented at the top. There's a steam hole, and that prevents the bubble up that you get often when cooking in the microwave. You hear the pops, right, when things blow.
It reminds me of like a baked bean pot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, which, by the way, you could do baked beans in there with a little bit of bacon on top, and not an hour and a half in the oven. Like 6 or 7 minutes at the most inside your microwave.
Now you're gonna get some recipe ideas in the booklet that comes, but literally everything you see here cooks in under 4 minutes. 2 or 3 on average. Brussels sprouts were the longest because they're a fibrous veggie. Other than that, it couldn't be easier.
Throwing together a blueberry muffin in 4 minutes.
You can do it.
5 minutes. It takes that long because remember you have that concentrated cooking vessel. So and it's the way that the energy circulates around inside the stoneware. It reacts differently than it does with plastic.
Yep, don't use that.
And it's a more natural way. This is a natural way to cook with the stoneware. So you're popping it in the microwave, you get it done fast. If you've got leftovers, put them together. Did you put a tortilla in there?
I did. So here, this is one of my favorite go-tos. What I really like these crocks for, they are good for leftovers, but I like to build casseroles. Like think about the things that you bake in the oven that you might make a whole 8x8 or 9x13 of. What if you don't need a whole 8x8 pan? What if you don't want a 9x13 enchilada? For lunchtime, for me, for a kid that wants just a quick hearty lunch and I only want to give a couple minutes of effort, I'm building an enchilada casserole. Ripped up some tortilla. I threw in some chicken and beans because that's what's laying in the fridge. Little cilantro.
Little cheese on top.
I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna put some cheese on top, and I'm also gonna put my sauce in there.
That looks amazing
Because
already.
this operates as a mini casserole dish. I will say cheese in these is absolutely unparalleled.
You know what's nice too? You don't have to put any plastic wrap over that.
Nope.
That's why when it comes with the lid, you know, normally when you put a lid on something, you gotta vent it. This has the little venting chimney built in the top. So
it does
the steam
it for
and
you.
all that stuff goes out. It'll smell wonderful because it allows the steam to get out there, but it cooks perfectly. 2 minutes, look at 2 minutes. You just put that in, you're gonna do that in 2 minutes.
And this is why it works so perfectly. We keep talking about the lid being the key. That lid literally takes the steam up, down, and around the food. And the other thing is when you're cooking in the ceramic, you don't just end up with mush. You end up with those crispy, crunchy edges on your mac and cheese. If we're doing a dessert, it gets that little crunch. Usually I equate the microwave with mush. It's different when you work with ceramic because it helps the texture of your food.
All right, you gotta look at this. These eggs are actually, they've puffed up so much. Let's show everybody a live shot
Ready for the puff?
So watch. Look.
Oh, I love it.
Don't burn yourself.
I love it.
Look at this
that.
egg. That is like souffle.
So light and fluffy. Let's dig in. I have to check
yeah.
it. So this is what I love about this. You absolutely have it. See how it pulls away from the edges?
Amazing.
Look at that pulling away from the edges. I did not use any oil or spray.
We did that live.
Naturally non-stick, done live. Yeah, that looks pretty amazing. I'm digging into that one very quickly.
You're gonna learn, like as you go, little tricks and things like that. Like I mentioned, baked beans. You know what I do with when I do the baked beans? I put a couple of pieces of bacon underneath. I throw it in the microwave for a minute. Then I put the beans in so that it gets a little crispy on the bottom.
Right, because then you can get some crisp. This is a zucchini parmesan, right? Because again, rather than making a whole casserole, maybe I'm just making lunch for myself. So you're getting two. You can easily make dinner for two very, very quickly. I'm telling you, these have become my lunchtime easy meal go-to. You know, I do feed a house full, but everybody seems to need something at different times. You can still make a full great dinner in the microwave in 2 minutes.
Look at the French onion soup. We did
soup.
French onion soup, totally in there. So you pour it in, you put your little crouton on top, and you put some Gruyere cheese on there and put the lid on. Pop it in, 2 minutes, you're done.
Yes.
2 minutes. So if you're in a pinch, you're in a hurry. You know, you always are in the morning when you're trying to get things going on. You know eggs are great for you because they're full of protein, right? If you don't add any extra fat, they're really, really healthy, but they're a pain to cook.
Right.
If you do them inside here, they're fantastic. Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts, 4 minutes. Chicken and beans, these are chicken thighs. They went in raw. They were done in 2 minutes. So we've got a little bit of an apple crisp. This recipe comes to you in the book. If you just want a little sweet something, but you don't want to make a whole dessert.
I love stoneware.
Well, I love stoneware too. And I love the concept that you don't have to commit to an entire meal or an entire dessert. Okay, so red velvet cake. Did you see how easy that just flopped out? Absolutely no spray whatsoever.
Wow.
So
can I put whipped cream on it?
Of course you can. It's easy cooking. It can be healthy cooking when you don't have to add the spray. My thing is, I want a little sweet something, but I don't want to make an entire cake, because then I'll eat the entire cake. And by the way, I know we're post Super Bowl where nobody probably wants to think about dips, but when you are using these for dips, it is the best way to heat and keep a dip hot, whether it's the buffalo chicken dip, whether it's the spinach dip. Again, don't heat up your whole oven. Look at those. I love the look of those dips.
And it's the perfect amount too. I want to show you. Look at the amount that is inside it. That's enough for, if I had 6 or 7 people over, this little amount would be enough as one serving for everybody with all my other appetizers. And it's perfectly heated, or spinach dips. And then just put your chips on the side.
Okay, we started this enchilada 2 minutes ago. I built it, I baked it. It is coming out of the crock. That is enchilada casserole that literally looks like I worked hours to assemble and bake. I did that with 2 minutes in the microwave. This is my kids' favorite lunch at home. I literally make this 3 or 4 days a week.
Like I said, I have these. I love them. I use them all the time when I'm in a pinch and I don't have time and I want to get something really, really great, just cook for myself. These are great. And remember, these are all natural stoneware, ceramic, so they're naturally non-stick. You're going to get a 2-pack of these for about $20. Great job.
A lot of fun. Good way to start.
See, that's the nice thing is when you're using this, you don't really need a lot of time. You can do it very, very quickly. 679-694 is the item number if you want to pick it up. Thank you, Stephanie.
Good to see you.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Love this food. Hey, by the way, something else we love, your HSN credit card. If you don't have one, when you get one today, we're going to put $10 in your account. So if you wanted to get those, you could just get the bakers for half price with $10 in your account. So if you'd like to get one, you can give us a call. You can go to hsn.com, you know, or whatever. Just give us a call. We'd love to get you on board with us and get you a credit card so you can get other great stuff. Hey, want to remind you,